It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woohooer, a hand clapper, a high fiver? I kind of like the high five, but if you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. At ChumbaCasino.com, choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses. So don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Hey, what's going on? This is Tyler with Black Diamond Softball and Fitness, and you're watching Foul Pole to Foul Pole Daily. Hey, welcome into another episode of Foul Pole to Foul Pole Daily. I'm your host, Tyler, with Black Diamond Softball and Fitness. Today, I got another 3 topics for you that we're going to jump into. The thing with these 3, they all kind of tie in together around this time of year. So, if we're talking about the fear of missing out, we're talking about taking some downtime, and we're talking about multi-sport athletes. The number one thing that kind of draws all those together is peer pressure. Okay, if you think about it. Peer pressure leads to that fear of missing out, whether it's the parents, high school coaches, travel ball coaches, or even players. We're talking about the peer pressure of, if you don't do this, you're not one of us. Or if you're doing that, then you can't be doing this. So that fear that you're going to miss something or that you're not a part of something. If say you go to a camp instead of going to a tournament. Right now there's a lot of pressure of, we have a tournament this weekend, but then you have this official visit or you have this official camp invite. So there you are sitting in the middle as a player or as a parent thinking, which one should I do? Which one is more important? Am I letting down somebody or should I go to this camp? Well, I'm here to tell you, if you get invited directly by the coach to go participate in their camp and you choose to go play in the tournament with your team, I think you made a wrong decision. You need to go to that camp. If it's a prospect camp, and say you need to be signing now, and you've been talking to these coaches, you've gone to a couple other camps with them. We're at that point now where this is your last camp with them before they sign. You need to be going to that camp. Or if there's a really good chance they could sign you at this camp, you need to be going. There's not a tournament that's going on right now that is more important than a prospect camp at a place that you feel that you could sign. Okay, so you're not missing out on a tournament. You're not missing out on a medal. You're not missing out on another college seeing you. You need to be going to that camp, all right? So get rid of that fear of missing out and do what's right for you, okay? So we're talking loyalty when it comes to the fear of missing out. Parents, be loyal to your players first. Players, be loyal to yourself first. Do what you think is right. Speak up. This is your journey, okay? For my multi-sport athletes, all right, the spring season was big. The summer season was big. You're probably right now, let's see, it's the end of October. You're probably right now in the middle of some fall ball. You've gone to some camps. You've played in some tournaments. And now it's time to switch gears. Maybe you're playing volleyball while you're playing softball. Basketball is right around the corner. Boys, you got wrestling. My baseball guys, you've got wrestling. Okay. There's basketball. There's other winter sports. So take some time, take a couple of days, take a couple of weeks, kind of shift gears, transition over into your new sport. For the ones that are multi-sport athletes, it takes a little bit of time to get acclimated to that new sport if it's brand new to you, or it takes you a little bit of time to get acclimated to the new season. There's different fine motor skills in between all the sports. I mean, there's big, major, motor skills that we do like running and catching and that kind of stuff. But there's some small, detail stuff. If we're talking football compared to softball and baseball, or if it's volleyball compared to wrestling and basketball, there's some different little nuances that are involved with that. And as a ball player or as an athlete, you want as much as you can. So if we're talking about trying to be the best athlete you can possibly be, right now at a young age, say 8, 9, all the way up to 15, 16 years old, try to play as many sports as you can. If you're not running track right now, do a season of track. Learn how to properly go through a warm-up of running. Learn how to run the right way. You might find out that you can throw the shot put too. You might find out that, you can pole vault. Who knows? Long jump might be your next ticket. Okay, you can do both. You can be a softball stud and a track star. I mean, look at some of these girls that have like ridiculous times out of the box. Like the home to first is like 2.6 or something like that. Lefty slappers that are like 2.6, 2.7 out the box. Those are track stars. Some of the best football players in the NFL and in college are also track stars. Some of the girls that you see playing softball today also run track. So there's a bunch of sports out there. You don't have to be tied to just one. Now, I know you're a softball player, and that's why you're here on the podcast. I get it. I don't know these other sports. I don't want to put any time, money, energy, or effort into those sports. But look at it as a personal investment into you being a softball player. So be a multi-sport athlete. At least try it out for a season. Maybe go do cheer or something. Occupy your mind and your brain in a different way and see if that benefits you on the softball field. If it doesn't, reach out to me. Say, hey, Coach Tyler, you're a liar. It didn't work out for me. I lost 6 months of my life trying to be a track star. All right? Reach out to me. Give me a call. Shoot me a text. Send me an email. Hit me up on Facebook. All right? All right. After all that's said and done, you need to take some time for yourself. We're going to be talking about downtime. We're going to be talking about allowing our bodies to recover. And while we're letting our bodies recover, we're also letting our mind recover. You need to take some time where you don't have any pressure. Okay, if you go back to the spring, you're building up for the summer season. That summer season is about 6 to 8 weeks long. There's like a 6-week recruiting window where there's these big time tournaments and your coaches are telling you it's all or nothing right now. All these college coaches are there. They're paying attention to you. It matters right now. So all this pressure that's on you, you're going through it. You're not really taking enough recovery time. Pitchers, you're pitching 3-4 games a day in some cases. You're pitching back-to-back days. You're throwing 120 pitches this game, taking a break for about 30, 45 minutes and pitching another one. Sometimes you guys are not even leaving the field and you're going right back out there on the mound. You're throwing sometimes 300-400 pitches in a day in an afternoon. And that goes on and on and on. And you're not allowing your body to rest. You're not allowing your mind to rest. And it starts to catch up to you. It may not have caught up to you just yet. It may not have caught up to you, this year, but it will. It's going to. You're going to hit this wall, the proverbial wall, where you're burnt out. And it's because your body just simply has not had a chance to recover. You got a nagging injury. You might have some turf toe going on or a shoulder situation where, they're talking like a torn labrum or it's just a strain, but you never quite let that muscle recover. There's a lot of little ligaments and a lot of stuff going on in that shoulder. And it's a ball joint. So we're talking rotator cuff. We're talking a couple of different things that could just flare up. Well, then once you have an injury there, other things try to start to take over and it puts stress in that area. You might start feeling it in your tricep, might start feeling it in that deltoid. You might start feeling it, in that bicep on that front side, maybe getting into that pectoral muscle. Who knows? Some of you guys may have pulled a calf or a hamstring, but the reason why I'm talking about it is so many athletes go from, one thing to the other. You play all weekend long and then boom, you're back to hitting on Monday. Take some time. Like your body grows when it gets the proper rest. If you go out and run every single day for a month, you're not going to get faster over time. You know what I mean? You got to take that break. You got to let your body recover. I don't know if any of you guys have lifted weights and tried to get stronger or tried to bulk up, but you don't lift, you don't do bench press every time you go lift. Your body just doesn't work like that. Now's a good time, as you're taking some downtime to get your nutrition right. Maybe you ate too many sugary foods or fatty foods during the summer, trying to get this quick energy burst, and you figured out that that's not sustainable. So during your downtime, take that energy and effort and put it into getting a schedule together. Hey, when I come back after my break here, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. I want to set up a plan. Tuesdays, no matter what, are going to be my off days. Saturdays, if I'm not playing, they're going to be a light day. I'm going to make sure I have 3 days to where I'm not going as hard as I can. Okay. Maybe read a book instead. There's all kind of things that you can do differently that'll occupy that time to where you don't feel like you're missing something. Earlier, we talked about the fear of missing out. Put your energy somewhere else. But do me a favor, man, please let your bodies recover. As we get into the winter time, it's a perfect time to do it. Okay. There's not too many people playing winter ball. All right. Look at some camps. Take some time off in between your camps. There are camps that still go on during the wintertime. Reach out. Maybe go to some clinics. Maybe help out a clinic. Volunteer in your local neighborhood soup kitchen or Salvation Army or something like that. Find something that can help occupy your time. All right? That's going to do it for today over here on Foul Pole to Foul Pole Daily. You can check it out here on YouTube every day, or it's also over there on the audio side. It's now been picked up by Amazon. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcast, everywhere you can get it. Matter of fact, today we just shot with Coach Luke Champlin from the University of Mount Olive. They're gearing up for the season. Brand new episode just went out with Miss Shanita Edwards, coach from Corona Angels 16U team out in California. She's also a hitting instructor, defensive outfield instructor. She's just a mentor, Hall of Famer, national champion. So check that podcast episode out. It just went live. So, it's there. Appreciate you guys checking this one out. If you know someone that could use some of this information, maybe not all this information, but could use some of this information, make sure you share it with them. And when you do, you tell them you love them.
Baker's always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Baker's app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's easy to save big. Baker's, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply.
We've locked in low prices to help you save big store-wide. Look for the locked-in low prices tags and enjoy extra savings throughout the store. Baker's, fresh for everyone.
At Baker's, shopping with pickup and delivery is the same as shopping in-store. Same low prices, deals, and rewards on the same high-quality items. It's one small click for groceries, one big win for busy families everywhere. Start your cart today at bakersplus.com. Baker's, fresh for everyone. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Save big on your favorites with the Buy 5 or More, Save $1 each sale. Simply buy 5 or more participating items and save $1 each with your card. Baker's, fresh for everyone.